Alrighty, everything seems to be working. Hello, and welcome. So, for today, I know, new project. Yay, finally. Um, something that is not chibis or animal ears. I know, right? I am working on making a casual Sombra cosplay, Sombra from Overwatch, and I'm really excited to do this cosplay. She's been on my cosplans for a really long time, and eventually I do want to make her entire outfit. I just I have less than a month to make her, and I was like, no, I don't have that time to make her. And also, too, I agreed that for this con that it's for, I'm going to help out some friends that are already in big cosplays. And I feel like her original outfit could possibly hinder me from helping them. So I'm like, you know what? I kind of solved two problems with this. I can be chill with just a casual cosplay of her, and I can still help out my friends. So it's basically just like normal clothes that I have thrifted. So this t-shirt I thrifted. I also got a really cute skirt that I also thrifted for her. I need to find some fishnets though. I think like some tights or some fishnets might look cute with this skirt. Still kind of building the cosplay, but for today, I'm going to just be painting this t-shirt for her. Hey, and I see two people are already here. Hi, Penguin. Hi, Isaac. How are you both doing? It's good to see ya. Going pretty good, pretty good. Oh, really, Penguin? Well, this is perfect. This is to get you in the Overwatch mood. This is the perfect timing. Oh my gosh. So, yes, Isaac, and I know you're a fan of Overwatch. I know. I remember you telling me that one time. It's Win. Hi, Win. How you doing? Nice, Isaac. Glad you're doing good. Protein bowl, yum. Who's my main? So I love Sombra, and I actually learned how to play Overwatch by using Sombra, but I suck at Sombra. Oh my god, I'm the worst Sombra ever. You're gonna be shocked. I'm actually a Moira and a Mercy main. Those are my two girls. Probably even more Moira than Mercy. Why? Because it's such a chaotic game, and I I don't do good when there's a lot going on and there's lots of things just everywhere in colors, and I get overstimulated and I don't know what to focus on. So why I like the healers, especially like Mercy and Moira, is because I can just kind of fall back and I can heal and help my teammates and I am someone, I don't need top frag. I just want to be having a good time with my friends. Um and I was Mercy for a really long time because she's super easy just to fall back and just help everyone, especially with her ult. But then I had like problems with if I got backed into a corner, I couldn't defend myself. If someone pinned me to a corner, I was dead. That was it. I was done. Um so I really started playing a lot of Moira because I felt like if I was back to a corner, I could defend myself and actually like win, or I could use her, like, you know, her little ghosty swooshy thing. I forget what it's actually called. I could get out of a situation really fast like that. So, yeah. But now I'm curious. Penguin, since you say you play, who do you main? And Isaac, who do you main? I don't remember. When do you play Overwatch? I forget. Ah, I see. Penguin, you have answered. Okay, so Junker Queen? Okay. some of these it's been a while since I played Overwatch, so some of these I don't know, but I do know Roadhog. That is awesome. A really good Roadhog is like terrifying. And then another Moira. Hey Penguin, I see you. Yes, I love Moira. Oh my gosh. Oh man. And a really good Reaper too. Okay, so Penguin, you actually play a couple. Play a couple of characters. That is awesome. It's good to be more well rounded. Some people like multiple characters, some people just like to stick to their like one favorite. Isaac, yeah. Ash, Moira, Diva. This is so good. Oh, hello, Evo Leia. How you doing? Okay, so you have played Overwatch, then Win, but you're like me. I haven't played in like a really really long time. Okay, I should probably start getting painting to this. Okay, Penguin. I don't think I know Junker Queen. Junker Queen doesn't sound familiar to me. I don't know. Think I know this character. I'm gonna have to look him up now because I'm not sure. The probably the last time that I played Overwatch was before Overwatch 2. And then they updated to Overwatch 2 and then I didn't play and I don't know. It was nothing against the game. It was just more of I was falling out of video games then anyway. So it was kind of like the simultaneous thing and then all of a sudden they ended Overwatch, brought back Overwatch 2 and I was like, "What? I have to download a whole new game just to play Overwatch?" And I'm like, and I was already falling out of video games. So I'm sometimes I don't know. Okay, with your comment, Penguin, I'm definitely gonna have to look up who Junker Queen is. Good. I'm glad you're doing good, Ivulea. Yeah, yeah. Big necklace. It's the necklace is a picture of from Alice in Wonderland. It's a Jabberwocky. And it's this the symbol of a Jabberwocky is to overcome the impossible. So I I really like that symbolism. Yeah, that's what I heard. That's what I've heard that Overwatch is kind of coming to a comeback. Like I know it like fell off the popularity train and it kind of just was like hovering there and no one really played. A lot of people went over to like Marvel Rivals, but I heard that Overwatch is coming back now, which is like awesome. Heck yeah. Are your messages working? Let me see. The win, don't take it personally. Just like I'm just trying to get through all the messages. Oh, I see. Have you seen the new? I'm guessing that's Demon trailer. No, I have not. I don't even know what. I'm not sure what Demon even is. Like what you mean by that? It's D.MON. I don't even know what that is. So no, I haven't seen it if I don't know what it is. Sorry, Win. I try to get to everyone's messages. I do. Oh, like a pilot, like Diva. Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know. Like I said, I've kind of here I am making a Sombra like cosplay or casual cosplay, and I've kind of been out of the fandom for a little bit. I've been just so much so yeah, no, I haven't seen any trailers or anything. Like, heck, you guys just said like a bunch of names that I'm like, I don't know who those characters are. Like, maybe this cosplay will get me back into the fandom, but we'll see. I don't know. I'm also like, I'm an odd one. I don't actually spend that much time on social media. So I end up missing like a lot of stuff. I am someone who, I don't know, I go on the socials, I'll like check out, like, I don't go on for very long. I'll like watch like one post, usually someone making something, and then I get off the socials and then I go back to working, like just doing my projects and stuff. So unless someone like actually sends me like a meme or a trailer, or if I just so happen to be like, oh, I wonder what's on this person's story, and then I mean, heck, that's how I saw Cyberpunk Season 2 trailer, was because one of my favorite pro cosplayers, who I always look at her story because she has like always really awesome cosplay progress photos that I have learned from so much. But anywho, she posted the trailer for the new Edge Runners season 2. So that's how like sometimes I see things. Some other people repost it, or if people send me stuff. Um so I am embarrassed, but I often miss stuff because I don't doom scroll. I miss a lot of things. Gotcha, gotcha. All right, so Demon is a is I'm gonna guess they're like a tank if they're kind of like a pilot, kind of like Diva if you're comparing them to Diva. Yeah, I have no idea. I have not seen them. You know what, Isaac? You got a good group of ladies there. I like it. You do. Oh my god. So, I remember when I first started playing Overwatch. So I played Valorant first, then came over to Overwatch. And I learned really quickly you do not play Overwatch like you play Valorant. They have some certain the same elements, and people often compare them, but you do not play them the same way. That's actually how I got to learn how to playing Sombra, because she can turn invincible, and I would find like some kind of lookout point where I can kind of see the screen, because in the middle of the battle I was just so lost, and I just kept getting taken out, taken out. So I was like, okay, how about I really gravitated towards Sombra because she can turn invisible, and I would turn invisible and find a corner or find some kind of higher up place like a balcony kind of thing, and just watch the chaos that's going on being invisible. And that way I actually kind of learned how this game works. um and Actually Tracer I gravitated towards because I was very used to playing with Jet, so very fast paced, and I was like, oh, Tracer's like the fastest one, I will vibe with her. No, absolutely not. Especially with her ult. I don't know. Her ult goes way over my head. I was like, nope. I played a couple matches and I just knew she was not my character at all. Nothing against her as a character. Nothing at all. I think Tracer's cool. But I was like, can't play as her. Oh, Blood, you're funny. That is funny. Yes, you should. You should win. You should do both those cosplays. Absolutely. Do it. Go for it. Go for the cosplay. Yeah, so a lot of people like compare Valorant to Overstrike if Overwatch characters were playing Counter-Strike. So, which in a way, yeah, it's kind of like Counter-Strike but with superpowers. Um, is really the best way to. I never played Counter-Strike. Never got into that. I realized that I like my video games to have a level of fantasy to them. I really enjoy that. I really like things that, it's a little over the top and there's a little bit of craziness. Even though I said I get overstimulated and then I don't know what to do. There's like a fine line. But gosh, I haven't played in years. But you know what? I still like the game. I like the characters. I like the lore. It's a lot of fun. And Sombra's been on my cos plans forever and ever and ever. Um, so I'm excited to at least do this casual cosplay. I think this will be a lot of fun, and I'm looking forward to it. Ooh, nice win! Awesome. That's always so nice when you get like a cosplay, like you get pieces for your next cosplay, and you're like, yeah, it feels good. Penguin, I like your logic. Especially that last problem. Just be a problem. Oh, you talked about Rays. So yeah. Yeah, Rays is the one with the paint. And she's the little like Boomba that she like sends off. Yeah. And then Viper's awesome. I gravitated towards Viper too at the very beginning of not sorry, Valorant. Um but I learned I am not a controller. And then I remember trying to play Omen and I couldn't, and Astra, and I was like, I was so excited when they brought out Astra. I was like, oh, she's so cool. I know this was a long time ago. Um and I couldn't ah I realized how much I'm not a controller. So I played I really gravitated towards Jet and Killjoy. And I like Jet. She's because she is so fast. Um, and I really liked Killjoy because I could help out my team. So, and I felt like with Killjoy, if you place her little bots in the right place, you kind of get two extra teammates in some sort of way. Um, oh my gosh, I was such a pest as Killjoy. Oh my god, I was a little. Mm. Yep, yep. I was the pain in the enemy's back. It's Killjoy. That was me. Oh, I would be so mean, especially with her little nano swarms. I always I would sometimes look for the glitchy spots. I know you're not supposed to do this, but I would sometimes look for like so in some maps there's like crates. In some of the crates there are gaps. And you're not supposed to put items between there, but you know, there's glitches in games. And I would try to find my nanoswarm to put find a crack to put the nanoswarm in, so people wouldn't they would hear the buzz, but sometimes with all the action going on, they wouldn't hear that buzz. And I would just camp out in a corner, stay really quiet and out of the way, like even let sometimes enemies get onto site and just camp out in sight and watch them, like, all because they're like, oh, if we step onto site and we don't hear anything, there's obviously no one there. And then I would let off my nano swarm, and then everyone would like disperse and be like, what the heck is going on? Yeah, I was, oh man, I was mean. That's cute. That's really cute when oh, Adam Smasher and Becca. I like the crossover of Adam Smasher and Rebecca. Super cool. Aww. Thank you, Pink. Aw, I'm so happy you have all of the Viper stickers. Penguin. Ah! That makes me happy. I do have a just I mean, anytime someone like just appreciates my art, I just appreciate, like, it just brings me happiness that my art can bring happiness to other people. So yay! Yeah, I gotta finish one day my Valorant collection. I got to. But thank you, Penguin. Thank you for supporting me. I really appreciate you. Oh, it's Nacho. Hi, Nacho. How you doing? It's good to see you, Nacho. Good to have you here. Oh my gosh. So you also had a Jet main on your team. Yep. Jet's awesome. She's my girl. That would be super cool win. That would be really really cool. You cut your finger? Nacho, how'd you do that? What were you doing? Were you cooking? What happened? Oh no, and it's on your and that's on your right hand. No. Alrighty, Penguin. Good luck playing Overwatch as you're watching an Overwatch cosplay come together. It's an Overwatch day for you. I like it. Oh no. Oh, the razor blade burns are the worst too. I feel like those hurt the worst. Like, ugh. Ugh, I'm so sorry, Nacho. Ugh, that's the worst. Are you okay? Like, do you need any bandages or creams or anything? You didn't even see it? Oh no. Oh, I'm so sorry, Nacho. That sucks. Aww. Nacho, which finger got it? Middle finger? Oh no. Oh, that really sucks. Oh, I'm so sorry, Nacho. That sucks. And of course it's the middle finger. Of course. Oh, that sucks. Nacho, let me know if you end up needing any wound care or anything. We got stuff. Alrighty. Well, I just realized I haven't explained really at all what I am doing rather than painting a t-shirt. So this is my favorite way of making like custom graphic t-shirts if you don't have like a vinyl cutter or an iron or a Cricut, any of that stuff. If you don't have any of that stuff, which I don't, um, this is how I like to make t-shirts. So I have like a paper stencil here, which I've taped down on the other side with like painter's tape, this blue painter's tape. And I just outline what I'm doing, and once the outline's done, then I will just fill it in. Normally with stuff like this, I find it easier to um almost reverse it where it's the pattern, but then I would have to, the outline of the skull was easy, but doing the eyes and the triangles and like taping all them down, especially with how tiny these triangles are and the nose, and to get everything to line up, I was like, this seems like a pain. I'm just going to reverse what I normally do. So I normally do the other way of what I'm doing now. The acrylic paint that I'm using is my good old Liquitex acrylic paints basics. This, a lot of people are like, you should use fabric paint. I've been using this as long as I've been cosplaying, on fabrics, and it works really well. I have never, I don't know if it's machine washable because I'm too scared to throwing it into washing machines. So all my pieces that I do paint, hand wash with warm soapy water and hang dry. I've never had it crack or chip. I think what's nice about the Liquitex is that it stays like flexible even when it's dry, and it kind of is like plasticky, so it doesn't chip off, it doesn't crack, um, and all that kind of stuff, which is really nice. Could you do this with fabric paint? Absolutely. I would say if you have fabric paint lying around, but not Liquitex, I would use the fabric paint. I wouldn't use any other acrylic paint though. I would be scared because there are some fabric paints out there that, yeah, if you paint on fabrics, or sorry, there are some acrylic paints out there that are known to chip off or crack or have like a chalky texture when it's done being painted. Those will have a different effect on fabric. I would recommend not using those. This is the only acrylic I would put on clothing. No one else. Um, should I be technically using fabric paint? Probably. But do I? No. Because this works. Why change it if it works? Yeah, I know, right? When your comment's funny. Oh, oh, that's the worst win. Oh, he cut his finger in the meat slicer. Ew. Oh, I bet that hurt. I bet that hurt so bad. Oh, your poor brother win. Poor brother. Well, that's good, Nacho. I'm glad it stopped bleeding. You're all good. I need healing. Sage, healing. I need heals. Oh, I seen someone new is here. Apple Tree Shade. Hello and welcome, and thank you, Apple, for the follow. Oh my gosh. Thank you. Yeah, I'm always yes, I'm always doing something new here. Um oh my gosh, total mixed medium artist, cosplayer. So you never know what to quite expect with my streams. I'm always working on something new. And like for today, casual cosplay. It was so funny. Actually, when I started posting like just progress photos on my story, so many people were like, "Wow, I like the color you chose." They're like, "Oh my gosh, your T-shirt looks so good. It's almost done." And I'm like, "Guys, this is just the stencil. It's not even paint." Alrighty, Nacho. Good luck with cleaning. And thank you for stopping in. I'm sorry about your finger again, and I'll see you later, Nacho. Alrighty, bye for now. I know, I know. Get it healed. Hey, yay to 80 followers, another milestone. Heck yeah. All right. Alrighty. There we go. So now that I did the outline very cleanly with a liner brush. Yeah, I really like these brushes for tiny details on fabric. Really nice. Since I started up here, but this is dry, which it is. Gotta be careful because I don't want to smudge anything. As I almost smudged something. Just gonna take it up really careful. Whoa. Okay. Well, paper came up with that one. There we go. Sure, would this look a lot cleaner if it was with vinyl? Probably. But I don't have any of those tools. There we go. Yay! Look at that. I would say that's pretty clean. Alrighty. And then now, just gonna go in with another brush, slightly little bigger, and with the same acrylic paint. I'm using like a mixture of black, white, and a little bit of this French ultramarine. So the black has a little bit of color in it. And I add in a little bit of white so that it's not like transparent. And then I'm just gonna go very carefully. And I'm getting this first layer, so I'm planning on doing 2 layers of paint. This first layer, I just want like a good even amount to go across the whole thing to make sure that it's like solid, and then I'll do a second layer that'll be touch-ups. So for this first layer, I'm really adding quite a bit of water to the paint, not completely making it all watery or watering it down, but just adding a little bit. Just so it's like a smoother way to paint on rather than having all these chunks that are trying to blend in. And there we go. Yeah, I'm really actually like excited to be doing this cosplay, even though it's not originally was my plans for this cosplay for the Sombra cosplay. Originally, I wanted to do her full outfit, but just don't have time. And there was even some of her skins. Like, she has some really, really cool skins, too, that I eventually want to cosplay as well. I don't remember the name of them. I just have them in my mind. Yeah, off to the side, I still want to... I'm debating if I paint some details on her skirt or not. Thinking about it. I have this belt that I made. Um, it's pretty cool. It's like very shiny. Yeah, a lot of people thought it was gonna be white, but I don't know. I wanted something a little more darker. A lot of people, yeah, that's what a lot of people are saying. They're like, "Oh, I like the white color that you chose." I'm like, guys, that's just the paper stencil. Nope. At one time, I was thinking silver would be cool, but no, I'm actually happy with this like black color. I think it'll look cool as black. Her forest elf outfit, I guess. I was going more for her like day off outfit. I was kind of trying to go like, I don't know, very relaxed, but also maybe ever so slightly tech weary. Yeah, I just got done with her cyberware too, which looks super, super cool. Yeah, I'm planning on using, since I do have an undercut, I'm planning on using just my natural hair for her, which will be so nice. I know my hair's not exactly like hers, but it'll be good enough. And like, cosplay without a wig sounds kind of nice for a change. Yeah, the BlizzCon is 2 days, and I'm not exactly sure what I'm gonna do yet on the second day. So this will for sure be for Saturday. But for Sunday outfit, I don't quite know. Originally, it was going to be a casual diva. Well, originally, it was actually going to be Gremlin diva. Because I love her Gremlin internet self. Again, I'm terrible at playing diva. I'm even worse. I would rather play as Sombra than diva. I'm better as Sombra than diva, but still awful. Uh, but I like her as a character a lot, and I like her internet gremlin self. You know, where she has like the bag of Dorito chips and the Mountain Dew, and she's like stained orange fingers. I wanted to make all that, but again, I just don't have time, and I don't know if I just end up doing just casual diva, um, or if I do Sombra again and I just do Sombra both days and just have two different outfits. Which I could do. I have enough like fun stuff in my closet where I totally could, but I have things in my closet too where I wanted to be diva, but I really wanted to be Gremlin diva. We'll see. It comes down to time because I have not only this cosplay, but I have to get, I want to create new art. I want to I have animal ears to make. So, yeah, we'll see. We'll see what I end up doing. I don't know. I do like the idea of two different cosplays. But I mean, I have done cons before where I am the same character multiple days. That was me last year at Game on Expo where I was three different variations of Jinx. That was fun, but never again. That was too much work. 3 days with that arcane makeup. No. Oh my god, I was so tired by the end of con. And it was a busy con too. I was like my booth was in a very high traffic area. So it was just oh my god, it was so insanely busy. And of course I'm Jinx and that cosplay just brings a lot of attention, so there was multiple factors. Multiple things. I'm going to be going to BlizzCon. I'm super, super excited. I'm gonna go with a group of friends, and yeah. Um, I'm not boothing there. I'm just going for funsies. So yeah, it'll be good. And also the group of friends I'm going with, I don't know if both of them or just one of them is. I know for sure one is entering competition, but they're going to be entering into a competition too. So, um, yeah, which is going to be super fun. I'm so excited for this trip. It's going to be awesome. That's why I also wanted casual cosplays, because then I can help out my friends with their big bulky armor and everything. You're good. When if you want me to, I can easily just hold on to both, and then the next time that I see you, you can just look at them in person and decide which ones you like in person, and then take the ones you like, and I will have the other ones in inventory. So I don't I don't mind. It really doesn't cost me really anything to just hold on to both pairs. We're off to the side until my next show. So you're all good, Win. Take all the time you need. It's okay, Win. It's not that big of a deal. Yeah, Saturday booth jinx no more because I get tired and it's too much on me. But I'm not retiring that cosplay. That cosplay is still not going anywhere. So don't worry. It'll just be that you'll see Jinx on Friday rather than Saturday, which is really not that big of a deal. Yeah, depending on what you make them out of. I mean, uh, how heavy cosplays can be. If it's all made out of foam, actually, it's all really light. It just depends on what you make the cosplay out of. Alright, I'm gonna mix some more paint over here. Actually, you know what? I'll show you what I'm doing. Here, we'll slide. We'll slide this over. And why does it say this is... Okay. You're right, Win. Yeah, I'll never retire that cosplay. I love my girl Jinx too much. And even, all cosplays, all handmade ones, they eventually, have a point where they're unwearable anymore. Like, damages get too bad, or that kind of thing. But if once that day comes, I'm just gonna remake her. That's all. I love my Jinx. And you know what? If I end up really liking this casual cosplay and how it turns out, I will probably keep Sombra around, especially for a Sunday cosplay. Oh my gosh, I need more simple Sunday cosplays. It's a lot to run a booth and cosplay at the same time, especially with setup and tear down. It's a lot. It's totally different when you're just going to a con to enjoy it rather than working it. Two completely different things. Is there any cosplays that you've done but you'll never see again? Probably for one of them, Miraculous Ladybug. I cosplayed her long, long time ago. And I love Ladybug. She's awesome, but I probably would never bring that cosplay out again. It's probably one of them. I don't know if there's another one. Uh, can't think of any that I would like never bring out again. So I don't have that many cosplays compared to like a lot of cosplayers. Probably another one is like my very first Astrid from How to Train Your Dragons, the Race to the Edge one. I do love Astrid. I would cosplay her again, but I think I would like to remake that cosplay. Not the dragon armor one. I'm not talking about that one. I'm talking about the Race to the Edge. I just realized a cat has been locked in here the entire time. Hello, Clove. I just look over and Clove, come say hi. Hey. Hey, you. Come here and come say hello. She has been locked in here the entire time. Hi. She's probably like, will someone let me? She probably found a cozy place, fell asleep, woke up, and then was like, wait, it's my dinner time. I must be released. Someone let me out of this room. Would you like to be released? Yes. Okay. Actually, this is the chillest she's been in my arms. She's usually like a noodle, as everyone knows. Okay, now she's noodling. Let me let her out. Alrighty. Oh yeah. No. Yeah, Clove got locked in my room. My office. Yeah, she must have fallen asleep. She's so funny. She's super, super funny. Oh, hold on. I have to be right back. 1 second. Okay, I am back. It didn't take too long. All is good. But yeah, sorry, all of a sudden very like ADHD moment. I don't even remember what I was talking about, but anywho. I know. You trapped me. How could you? Oh, you're fine, Win. I know what you meant. You're all good. Oh, you're too funny, Win. Putting in a plug for yourself. You're allowed to advertise if you want. I don't care. Yeah, that was funny. But yeah, no, I'm trying. Okay, I think we were talking about is there cosplays that I've done in the past that I'd probably never do again. Yeah. So, we were talking about Astrid from How to Train a Dragon. So, I, um, I mean, I think that my Race to the Edge Astrid is really good cosplay for being my first cosplay. But there's so many things that I would add to it or change about it because I've learned so much and but then I feel like if I was to do that I would kind of ruin my very first cosplay, and I almost don't want to do that because I like to show how much I have learned and how much I've changed as a cosplayer. So I would probably not that version, but I would like to remake Astrid. I'd probably do her but from How to Train Your Dragon 2 outfit, the one with all the fur. I think that one's my favorite variation of her besides the dragon armor. Well, the dragon armor is its own thing, I think. But I really like her season 2 version, and I would like to actually remake that one day. When? I have no idea. Um I have no timeline on that. I can't even think of like, oh, when will you make that? I don't know, especially with all my cosplays, but I would like to. And also I would like to make some How to Train Your Dragon art eventually, because I love How to Train Your Dragons so much. And I think that would be really cool. I know, right? We almost, you know what, Evalea? I like your idea. We need like a little lawnmowers for the for their. I wonder if that's a stream avatar, a little lawnmower. You know, I'm gonna look for it, and if it exists, when I'll put it for you. I doubt it exists though. Anyways, I like you guys being little baby dragons and little cats and little mythical creatures. Cute, adorable little mythical creatures. I like it. And if you haven't already, if you're someone new and you didn't know, you can change your little character, your little stream avatar. Um, if you scroll down and there's like those little boxes, I call them wedges, but they're not wedges. I forget the actual Twitch name for them, but they're like those little boxes of options to customize the stream. There's one in there that says stream avatars. I believe it's like a purple background. Yeah. And you can kind of change up your little character if you want to. Got to be super careful going around these triangles. I could make it look like a faded t-shirt look and just keep it like the first layer, but I kind of don't want that for her. Even though I know that is kind of a vibe. Huh, what would be a cool cosplay? Oh, how to train dragons? Yeah. One of these days. One of these days. Gosh, I have so many cosplans. So many characters I want to do. Oh, it's called, thank you, Evalea. They're called panels. Yeah. If you go down and find the little panel for the stream avatars, you can change it. Yeah, and oh my gosh, I have so many plans. Like one I really want to do, and I actually want to like get it done for before October sometime, is Momo from Dandadan. I've already started collecting things. I have her pink sweatshirt. I have a white underdress shirt. I have red fabric for a bow. I just need to make her earrings. I need to get a wig. And I need to get leg warmers too. So I really want to. Also, too, I think that would be just such a nice, chill cosplay. And I love Dandadan. Gosh, it's such a great, chaotic anime. Yeah, if you are someone who likes aliens, aliens, ghosts, and a lot of chaos, that is the anime for you. And a little bit of inappropriate humor, too. Great anime. Yeah, there's also another cosplay. Oh my gosh, I really wanted to. And I'm okay if you guys don't know this anime. But I've been like I'm rewatching it now and I've been like obsessed with it. It's called Genosha and it's oh my gosh, it's so good and I want to cosplay one of the characters from there so bad. Their name is Yuri and they're kind of like the mainish character. They're the character that the story follows. And oh my gosh, I want to uh, I love that, and I like the animation so much from that anime. I like the character designs. I really like the story. It's super, super cool. Highly recommend. It's not. It's not my like typically for like animes. I'm very much someone that I'd like. I don't know. I like it to be funny. I like a little chaos. That's like my type. But this one, but I do like to be taken to another world. Genosha definitely does that. It's more of a good drama, but I will say that it does take you to a completely other universe. And it talks about time and multi-dimensional. It's sci-fi. The whole thing takes place on a spaceship. Um, and it kind of, without giving away too much, it kind of plays out like Among Us, like the video game. And that's kind of, without saying too much, that's kind of how it's what it's about. It's someone's the alien on the spaceship and the whole team has to figure out who's the imposter. And it's such a good anime. It's obscure, I know. And it is based off an actual video game too. But one that has only been released in Japan. It was released a few years ago in Japan, but never released here. And I think it just got released here, and the anime came out along same-ish time. And the game basically plays like Among Us, where you're just trying to guess who talked to all these characters, and you're trying to guess who is the Genosha or the alien on the ship, who's the imposter. No, it's super cool. I recommend like everyone look it up. Watch it. It's Gaoisa. Genosha. Alright, so now that I have the first layer on here, I'm gonna go in with the second layer of paint. Yeah, you should. You should cosplay Tesla. Win. Win. You should. Yes, I think you should. Cosplay Dr. Tesla. Yes. Anyway, it would like and then we could start trying to form like an accelerator group, which that would be so much fun. I would love an accelerator group. It'd be so cool. So I just looked back at the screen and okay, yeah, it looks solid on your guys' end, but trust me, there's like a ton of patches. It does look more like a faded t-shirt, but I do want it to look like it is a solid print. So I'm gonna give another layer of acrylic paint. Not so watered down either, just a little bit because the paint is already drying and it started giving that it started getting really thick and kind of hard to spread. So, but just a little bit because I do kind of want it to be a little thick. Yeah, no, I'm actually really happy that I went with a dark color for the design. Because I did debate for a while doing like white, but I was like, no, I kind of want to go with this like black and purple type theme. It's always so much fun to go thrifting and to like find an outfit. Gosh, so many of my cosplays are thrifted. And you know what? This is like also the fun part of cosplay. Like, you know, you don't have to be super precise with a character or word for word, like, be their exact design. You can make it your own, you know? You can make your own characters. I feel like it used to be that way where you had to do like precisely accurately the character how it is. But like since like multiverses have opened up and that kind of thing, and like I feel like people, it's been a way of people being more imaginative. And yeah, no, it's super cool when someone brings a character to life and it looks like exactly from the video game or from the movie, like you just plucked them from the screen, brought them to life. Super cool. At the same time, I think it's super cool too when someone can look at a character and like reimagine it, make it their own, whatever it is, you know, and doesn't have to be expensive. You know, heck, I thrifted these clothes. I got a really good deal on them. For the rest of it, I'm really just trying to, actually everything I'm using just things that I have around in my craft room, things left over from uh previous cosplays, things that were gifted to me. you know? I say in cosplay, you do what you want. You do what inspires you. Work with the skills you have, and it's always awesome to learn new skills too. Be open to learning new things. Work with what you have. Yeah. Oh, I know, I know. I heard the news too, and so sad. I saw that same post. See, there's a post I got. Because it was probably the first one that popped up on my feed. Usually that's like how I'll see something. And it's because it was the first one to pop up. And then I'll look at that one, and then it'll be like, oh, huh. And then I'll post. Usually I'm opening the app to post something, and then I post it, and then I like put it away. Hello, hello. You have a little Ivy? Aww. Thank you for Miss Ivy.
She's a little wet because I cleaned her boogers.
Oh, thank you. Getting her camera ready, huh? Yeah. She gotta be pretty for the camera. Here we go. Here's Miss Ivy. Hi. Hi, Miss Ivy. Whoop. Say hello. She is squirmy. Squirmy wormy. Hello. Hi. This is how she wants to be. Say hello to everyone, Ivy. She used her back nails to brace herself. Owie. Really? You think so, Eva Leo? I don't know. I guess secondhand clothes don't bother me at all. I guess because I just wash them when I get home, and also too, like, I most of the clothes heck that I pick up or that I'll like end up getting look either never worn or look like it was worn once. Like heck, this t-shirt, like I don't even know if this t-shirt was actually ever worn by someone. Maybe it was worn once. And it doesn't bother me. Not at all. I guess I'm also someone that's like ever since I was little I always like got secondhand things and just so used to it. I know, right? That's how what Ivy was totally saying. She was like, I don't want to be on camera. Hey, what are you doing? Hey, stay away from the paint. She's like stiffy. Ow! Gosh, her back nails. She is a squirmy wormy. She does not want to be in my arms at all. Nope, she doesn't. Did you just try to nibble me? She tried to nibble me. Yep. Ivy's in playful. I know, right? So naughty. Trying to get the last of the paint out. It did spray. but I don't think it got on this. It did get on my jeans, a tiny spot, but I'm not gonna smudge it so I can just pick it off later. That's the worst thing. So what I have found with paint is if you get it on yourself, which I did, I got a few little, especially with this acrylic paint, I don't like to, of course, the first thing you want to do is just like wipe it away, but then leave smudges and then it embeds itself in the fabric. Instead, I just let it dry, the bead dry, and then I just like pick it and it doesn't leave a smudge mark. So I'm just gonna have to carefully let it dry. Little pieces. Oh well. All my all of my clothes pretty much have paint on it anyway. Are you enjoying yourself there? Do you see this cat? Gotta mix up more black. More black ink. There we go. I'm glad you guys can kind of see her a little bit here, but if I adjust my camera. There we go. There you can kind of see her a little better. Oh, and of course, as soon as I adjust the camera, she leaves. She's like, I don't want to be here anymore. She's like, no, I'm gonna go do my own thing now. She is an explorer. She gets into everything. She's very curious about everything. She wants to look at everything. That she does. Alrighty. And almost done with this second layer. And I realized I will have a little extra time. I think I'll get this done before the stream. And I'm trying to think what else to work on. I mean, I do have the skirt here. I was planning on painting on details. There we are. I see you like your snow firefox there, Win. Your raving snow firefox. There we go. Yeah, I'm really, really, really happy with where this is going. And I was like debating back and forth if I um paint an outline on the skull, like if I paint it in white or in pink or something, but I think I just like the solid black. I don't think I really want to outline it in anything. Here we are. Almost done. Sorry if I just felt quiet again. I just kind of like got really relaxed and just kind of zoned out into my painting. Ivy, what are you doing? I want to make sure she's not chewing on something she's not supposed to. I'm still here. I'm not. There you are. Okay, she's fine. She's not chewing on something she's not supposed to. I don't know what she was playing with. She was probably just playing with the first scraps that I have. She's like, no. No, she's by the door. Almost gonna do a couple more touch-ups around the eye here. And Jeez. What are you doing, little Ivy? Hey, come here. Come here. Run away. Don't run from me. You can't run from me. I know. I think it's so cute when other streamers have cat cams. And I totally would, except both my cats are chaotic. And they would like leave the cat cam. The cat cam would almost have to be like a little like camera that follows them around. They're always doing something. But if they were just like mellow, sleepy kitties that just slept all the time, then I probably would have a little cat cam. Because that would be really cute. Now she's here. I like better if she just falls asleep behind me, then I can keep an eye on her rather than wondering if she's chewing on canvas or foam. Alrighty. There we go. There's Sombra's shirt. Yay! Alright, that's another part of Sombra that is done. I got her belt done. I know, totally like doesn't, it's completely my own inspiration. I have some vinyl that I was like, ooh, I want to make a belt out of this. Be super cool. It does look very like video game like and that kind of thing. It's very shiny. This stuff's so cool to work with too. I like vinyl. I'm a fan of vinyl now. This is the skirt that I'm gonna be wearing. I'm thinking about maybe doing some pink designs on it or something like that. Maybe I'll put aside this t-shirt. Alrighty. I really like how this turned out. It looks so cool. That looks awesome. And then I'm thinking I want to paint like pink designs like on the pockets and just around the belt, like just I don't know, some like pink accents so it doesn't just look like a plain black skirt. Make it more like, I don't know, make it more interesting rather than, I don't know, just normal. Like I don't want it to look like just like it's everyday clothes but in the Overwatch universe kind of thing. That's what I'm like going for. I like that. 5 Nights at Ivy's. Exactly. I put a little GoPro on her call and make her wear a collar. Put a little GoPro there so you can see the adventures of Ivy. Yep. Yep, she's only there for a second. I could use that belt definitely for like Ari, like KDA Ari or yeah, I was even thinking KDA oh gosh, Akali too. I know, it totally looks, it's like the same shiny vinyl blue that they use in the All Out skins, which I'm actually a really big fan of those All Out skins. I think they look so awesome. I have, as some of you probably remember, the KDA Ari All Out, and then I also have a KDA Evelyn, but I have to style the wig and I still have to customize the clothes because the top and the skirt are way too big on me, so I have to modify those. So are the stockings. The stockings are also really big. I'm tiny. Yeah. I don't know if I've already did the skull once. I don't think I'll do the skull again. But I was thinking, yeah, pink or purple. Um, yeah, because maybe purple to tie in more purple. I think I'm gonna go with purple instead of pink because also too the fuchsia pink that I have is reactive and it dries chalky, and I don't like that. It's just part of the UV pigments. So I think I have this really nice, it's called Prism Violet. And so I think I might use this violet in the accents. I'll just experiment. Here, I'll put this aside. Bring this forward. Mm-hmm. Yeah, she's kind of like pink, blue, purple, black. Very like fluorescent too, mixed in with the dark. Probably why I liked her also so much. She's so cool. Hold on, I'm gonna pull up a reference photo of her, try to get some color matching, right? Do do do. No. What? Nope. Come on, where is it? There it is. There it is. And why is it not in this folder? That's so weird. Is it in this folder? Did I accidentally put it? I put it in the wrong folder. Huh. That's fine. There we go. Reference photos. Yay! Alright, I think this purple definitely needs to be deeper. A deeper purple for sure. Okie dokie. And you know what? Now looking at it, kind of comparing, I think this purple has to be a little darker. Yeah, there we go. It's okay if it's not totally like, if it doesn't pop out. Just want something a little different. There we go. And you know what? I kind of have like a rough idea of what I'm doing. Kind of also experimenting. But, let's see. I know experimentation can sometimes be scary, like something with this, because, there we go. I like this dark purple. I know it's not huge contrast, but I kind of like the subtleties of it. Yeah, something too when it comes to designing characters or designing cosplays is don't be afraid to add accessories, add details. Sometimes like the more details the better. Um because it just adds more story to your character. And when I'm painting, I still want to be precise about it because then I still want to be clean. Something about the Overwatch character designs is that they're all very clean. I think that's what like also intimidates me to do Sombra's actual like traditional look is because of how clean it is, and there's like no room for error if something gets messed up. She's not like my gremlins where I can just hide mistakes. Kind of scares me a little bit, but it'll be a good challenge for me one day to complete. There we go. And you know what? I kind of like, what if I do a little stripe down the side? This side should definitely be taping off to do something like this, but oh well. I'm just I'm just going for it. There we go. Sorry that I fell silent again. I just I was really like took a lot of concentration to make sure that they get this stripe looking good. Maybe I shouldn't have done the stripe on the side. Not look-wise, but just time and making sure it looks clean-wise. Like, can I pull it off? Like, I can pull it off, but it's gonna take a lot of concentration to make sure it stays clean looking. There we go. Hey, it's Leodovis. Hi, Leodovis. How you doing? Just in time, too. Just the tail end of the stream here. Just working on the skirt, adding some, some subtle details to it, making sure it looks like, more different. And got out the popcorn win. Nice, nice. Well then, good morning, Leodovis. And is this what con are you going to? Is it a big one? Is it a small one? That's super exciting. You got a new con that's coming up. Con crunching. Heck yeah. Hey, you know what? That's what I'm doing here too. Except I'm not totally feeling the con crunch. I'm actually feeling pretty relaxed here. I don't want to feel the con crunch. Definitely do not want to feel the con crunch. I've done that way too many times, and each time that I say I'm not going to con crunch anymore, I end up con crunching again. So, Ooh, nice. A big con. That'll be fun. There we go. Okay. That's pretty clean. I know the contrast isn't there, but I swear there's more contrast in person. It is actually pretty subtle. Um, I'm debating if I don't do a brighter purple. Just because I was going for more the darker purple route, but now seeing the contrast. I didn't break anything, I swear. Yeah, maybe I'll like maybe it does have to be brighter. I'm debating, because maybe it would be better, it would look better. I'm trying to think if it would look better dark colored the way that it is, or if it would look better if it was brighter. Thinking if it looked a little brighter, more contrast, maybe it would look better. Thinking this purple might actually end up looking better. It looks more cartoony, but that's okay when it comes to the Overwatch universe. It's alright with the colorful video game characters. Oh my gosh, first con in the last 3 years. Leia Dovis, I think your time to go to con is way overdue. Definitely time to go to con again. And I hope you have an awesome time. Okay, the light purple is definitely less forgiving, but I kind of like the contrast better. Gotcha. Took time to focus on your career. Yeah, I understand that. Hey, sometimes we gotta do that though. I gotta focus on what's important. And, cosplay will always be here. So it's alright. And that's exciting. Get to come back to it. So I am actually just using Liquitex acrylic paints for this, not even official fabric paint. um, I don't know, I've been using, ever since I started cosplaying, I've been using Liquitex paints on fabric, and they've always turned out just fine. I've never had a problem. It's never chipped on me, never cracked on me. All I do though is that I do have to hand wash my cosplays, which I normally have to hand wash them anyway. Yeah, I like this lighter purple a lot better. It actually looks like that I am painting something. It's calling you. Oh, I know that feeling when you get like the con jitters and you're all excited and it's like, oh my gosh. There we go. Yeah, okay, yeah, that looks so much cooler. Yeah, and when I see it from afar up here, I'm like, yeah, I like this lighter purple color so much better. Yes. Nice. Nice. Posted your cosplay lineup. That'll be fun. No, that's awesome. Alrighty. Well, looking at the time, I'm gonna finish up this pocket here and then just finish up any like last minute details. Obviously, I'm not gonna get to finishing the skirt in time, but I will do what I can and then I'll call the stream there. At least finish this pocket. Yeah, and I know I'm making this cosplay specifically for BlizzCon, but hey, you know what? If I like this cosplay enough, I will gladly wear it to future cons, and especially that I kind of need some more casual cosplays anyway, some easier ones. Yeah, and I'll definitely do the racing stripe down this center, this side too, but later. Probably off stream. Let's see. It definitely needs a second layer of paint. Looking more solid. So happy to find this skirt at a secondhand store. I think it was a fun find. There was another skirt that I really wanted that was kind of similar, but it was like the structure of it was more asymmetrical. It was cool. It was kind of like it was like a skirt, but then it had like two flaps here and here. And gosh, it was such a cool shaped skirt, but it way too big on me. And it was an extra small too, and it was just so big. It actually shocked me that it was an extra small because it looked more like a medium. But Yeah. I wanted that skirt to work so bad too because I saw it and I was like, oh my gosh, kind of like looks like Sombra's. It's kind of was very similar shaped to like Sombra's skirt that's in her classic skin. And that's why I wanted it. I was like, oh my gosh, I got so lucky. And tried it on and I was like, nope. And it was actually not even a skirt, it was a skirt. So it had shorts and it was so big on me that it just didn't fit my bottom at all. So it looked baggy and saggy and was just not flattering at all. It didn't fit. It made me very sad. No one wants saggy shorts. I don't know how those shorts were extra smalls though. I will be real. There we go. What the Evolea, like answering your question, like aren't those in style every couple of decades? Are you talking about skirts or skirts that are asymmetrical? What you mean? And I don't know. Sometimes I used to keep up so much more with fashion trends when I worked retail. Because I was in the mall and we got new clothes, obviously, and I just saw what was in the windows daily and I was pretty up to date with the fashion and also too we had some like salespeople who worked in the store who were like super into fashion but like that was their bible. Like whatever was on the runway was like what they followed for. Oh my gosh, it was sometimes it was absolutely like, guys, this is so ridiculous. um this doesn't look good. Like sometimes, oh my gosh, this one, I'm gonna go into a whole nother story, but basically shortening a long story, that this one sales lady I used to work with, and we would have some things that just did not look good. And she would be like, but it's in fashion, so we have to have it in our windows because it's in fashion right now. And I'm like, yeah, but no one's buying it though. Like, I haven't sold a single one of those skirts. It might be in fashion, but no one's wearing it. um, Sometimes people don't care what's on the catwalk. Oh my god, and then she'd be wearing it herself and she's like, it's the hottest. I'm like, oh my god. But anywho, does the paint wash off easily? No, actually. This paint doesn't. It stains. I have so much stained clothing from this. Uh these this skirt will be permanently part of the Sombra cosplay. So I'm not planning on washing it off. I don't know what would happen to it if I threw it in the washing machine, but I'm gonna hand wash it, and yeah, this paint will be this is real. If you do not have fabric paint, actually using the Liquitex acrylic paint's really good for substitute of fabric paint. Um, I think, Leodovis, I think it depends on if your costume has painted parts, I think it depends on what paint was used in those painted parts. I would recommend only hand washing your cosplay then. Gentle with warm soapy water and then let it hang dry. Um and I don't know. If you're worried about it, I would try to figure out what paint was used for that and just have care of your cosplay. You might have to do touch-ups. I've done that before. There's many times. I mean, pretty much every time after I wear cosplay, I do touch-ups on it. It has become part of the routine. Oh, the squirt things? Yeah, I think so. I think maybe. I don't know. Maybe they come, I guess they do come in and out of fashion. Yeah, the baggy ones, I don't know. It's personally, if squirts look baggy, I don't think it looks good. I don't care if it's in fashion or not in fashion. I don't think I like baggy pants, but if the baggy pants are cut a certain way, I think there's a right way and a wrong way. Yeah, the 90s, early 2000s. Yeah, those baggy pants. I mean, I still see baggy pants around. It comes in and out. Like the baggy stuff. I don't know. But I think it depends on what the cut is. Like I just got rid of some pants that they fit me in the waist, but then the legs really bowed out and then they came back together in the knees and it just fit me so wrong. It did not look good because it was tight around the waist, tight knee down, and then the thighs it was just baggy and I'm like, nope, these leggings need to go. They do not look good. So I think it depends. It depends on the cut of clothing and also your body shape too. I think it really depends on the body shape. Some cuts I think fit way better on other body shapes than others. So I think, got to go with what's comfortable to you. I think that's the biggest thing. Alrighty, well, here we are. All right, so I think I made good progress today. Definitely more progress than I thought. I thought I was just gonna finish this. Didn't expect to get onto this the skirt, but oh well, it happened. Happy to move on to the skirt, which I will be finishing. Look how cool that looks. Yeah, that's looking cool. Obviously not done, far from done, but I think it's looking cool. It's looking very cartoony, which is what I'm kind of going for. I want something colorful. Alrighty. Aw. Thank you, Win. Thank you. Yeah, I'm not sure. Um, I'll be posting pictures, so you'll end up seeing it, not a problem. As for my next stream on Tuesday, I will be here on Tuesday, normal time. What I'll be working on, not completely sure. Um, I do have some more things to work on Sombra. I'm still working on ears. I'm still working on chibis. So Tuesday, I'm sure it'll be fun and entertaining of something. Anyways, but until then, everyone have an awesome weekend. It was all fun chatting with you and hanging out. Miss Ivy is asleep next to me. Come say goodbye. Come say goodbye to everyone. Sheepy kitty. Aww. She says goodbye. Aw, thank you, Evo Leia. I'm glad you always have fun in the stream. Are you sleepy? She's sleepy. She's like, no. Nah, she is a good kitty. when she's not getting into things. She's a curious one. Alrighty, you can go back in the sleepy space. Alrighty, well, thank you everyone, and I will see you all next time. As for now, bye!